But with that out of the way, let's talk about main topic number 4. And with main topic number 4, I don't know how many of you are subscribed to HBO Max and Peacock. But I have to say, I'm really enjoying HBO Max. I think I'm now using HBO Max way more than I'm using everything else. I'm using it more than Netflix. I'm using it more than Disney+. Peacock I have barely used. I've paid for the year up front because I figured I would need to have it for my channels, but I've not watched much of it. I think I pretty much binge watched The Twisted Tales of Felix the Cat, and I watched a John Goodman movie called Matinee that I've been meaning to watch for a very long time, and that was on there. And so I've been using it, but not nearly as much. But one thing that's really strange though is that a lot of the movies that were used as selling points to sign up for these services have been pulled and are continuing to be pulled. For example, HBO Max lost a lot of the DC universe movies a month after it launched. They are also losing the Harry Potter movies in a week or so. And no, they're not taking them down because of J.K. Rowling and her Twitter account. They are removing the service because they are going to go somewhere else. Peacock, likewise, is losing some high-profile movies as well. They are going to be losing the Matrix movies, which Warner Brothers owns, so they'll probably go to HBO Max. And they'll be losing the Jurassic Park movies. Which begs a question, what on earth is going on? Why are you getting rights to these movies that you're using to sell the service, only to take them away a couple weeks later? Now, to let you know where I stand, I own all these movies on disc. I don't sweat this stuff because I own the discs. Guess what? My wife wanted to watch The Great Gatsby a couple nights ago. We pulled the disc off the shelf and we watched The Great Gatsby in 3D. If I ever want to watch Detective Pikachu, I own it. It will not be taken off. Those movies are just sitting there, obviously. I also have a stack of movies here. I'm surrounded by movies anyway. So here's what this article says, and it gives us a little peek into what's going on. When media giants like Warner Media and NBC Universal announced they would launch their own streaming services, it seemed like a bid to consolidate their own TV and movie catalogs into one platform to keep them out of the hands of rivals like Netflix. Now that those services are out in the world, however, it seems that's not entirely the case. It's true that the services have snatched up IP synonymous with their respective parent companies, dropping millions of dollars for the likes of Friends, which was produced by Warner Brothers TV and is now streaming on Max, and The Office, which originally aired on NBC and is set to leave Netflix by the end of the year for Peacock. But Max and Peacock have also made headlines since they launched because some major movies are already leaving their services. The Jurassic Park trilogy, originally distributed by NBC Universal Pictures, will move from Peacock, which launched last week, to Netflix on August 1st, so 4 more days. And all 8 Harry Potter movies, originally distributed by Warner Brothers, are set to depart Max on August 25th. Rights deals can be complicated. Many were negotiated years before the streaming services launched. But still, it seems that Max and Peacock are not following the lead of Disney+, which launched in November with a clearly stated goal of becoming the definitive platforms for all things Disney. Now, every company wants a foundational offering of the best of their franchises that help to build a brand, said Tuna Amobi, an analyst with research firm CFRA. Peacock won't ultimately let anyone else have The Office, for instance. But while Disney has taken a comprehensive approach to bring in everything on one platform, others will look at it as a case-by-case business. The streaming industry analyst Business Buyer spoke with didn't set the loss of some high-profile IP as a deal-breaker for many subscribers. Quote, in the short term, as opposed to marketing these movies, they'll market something else that's exclusive, and that's the reality of working your way through these deals. So, here's basically what's being said when it comes to these movies. Harry Potter, for example, despite what's going on with J.K. Rowling, is a hugely valuable IP, and it's going to be hugely valuable for a long time. Now, here's the thing. I don't know exactly how much this is watched on a daily basis. So on paper, it might make sense for it to be on HBO Max. You could drive people to the platform. But maybe it doesn't get the traffic that you think it does. And then another company comes along and says, hey, we want to give you $20 million for the exclusive rights to that for a couple of years. And Warner Brothers might be looking at it and saying, you know, this really doesn't get the traffic people think it does, and that $20 million might be worth more to us than keeping it on this platform, because we think that $20 million will net us more money than it will net us subscribers. So they sell the rights to Harry Potter for a brief period of time. And that's just kind of the reality of how the movie business works. And that's what's going on. Now, again, it's frustrating to people to have to, they sign up for a movie service, they want this particular property there, and then it goes away, and they have to get another streaming service to watch them. My solution to that is pretty simple. If you really like it that much, where you have to have a version of it so that you can watch it, buy the physical media. Buy the DVDs or the Blu-rays and watch it whenever you want. Because here's the thing. Look, it's convenient to have it there. Me and my wife decided we wanted to watch Mystic River a week ago. I have the DVD. It's somewhere. And I decided, I could either go search for the DVD, or let's just look at HBO Max. Is it there? Oh, it's there. Okay, let's just stream it. So it's convenient, but if it wasn't on HBO Max, do you think I was going to lose my shirt? No, I was going to go pull the disc off the shelf and we were going to watch it. That is the big advantage of physical media. So if you don't want these things to go away, buy yourself some physical media. Anyway, I would like to know what all of you think about these things leaving so soon. Comment below, like, favorite, share, subscribe, and as always, flame responsibly.